Hello and welcome back to Martial Arts and Fitness UK. Now this is the first video for the Fight Like the Good Guys series. Now for the first video I thought it was only fitting that we did the First Avenger. So prepare yourself. Because today I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to fight just like Captain America. Now before I do, I've got a little bit of a confession to make. Captain America isn't my favourite superhero. Now, as a boy, growing up, my two favourite superheroes, I had two. I couldn't pick between the two. Now, the first one was, naturally, the Batman.
I'm Batman.
And the second one for me was Judge Dredd. Now, I read a lot of 2000 AD comic books when I was a kid, and for me, Judge Dredd right up there. And I say, with the two, Batman, Judge Dredd, I mean, what's not to like? They both wear black. They're both super intelligent, they're both badass, and yeah, you know, they were right up there for me. Captain America, even after watching the First Avenger film, I wasn't really overly impressed with it, but I'm not quite sure when, but as you know, the films came out, I started to like Captain America more and more, and I've got to admit now, he's right up there really with the Dark Knight and Judge Dredd. Now obviously he's a lot more clean cut than the first two, but he's really grown on me, and he's a great character, and he's played really well. Now, after watching all the Captain America films several times, trying to find different bits of footage to use for the Fight Like the Good Guys series, I realised Captain America has got a lot of fight footage, and he uses a lot of moves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this video into two parts. So this video is primarily going to focus on Captain America's hands and his upper body. Alright, so the main moves I'm going to be working on for Captain America are going to be Western boxing punches and kickboxing punches. So he's using a lot of jabs, he's using a lot of crosses, and he's using a lot of back fists and a lot of hook punches. Now naturally, being Captain America, he's using his shield, but the movements are still the same. He's striking using the shield, but he's using those boxing punches in order to use the shield more effectively. Looking at these and breaking them down and see how he gets them to work. Right, a quick wardrobe change, and here we are. Now, I'm about to show you some of these punches. So we're working on the jabs, working on the crosses, a few back fists, and some hook punches. Okay, so before I do that...
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Right, so you're still here, so let's get down to it. Now the first punch we're going to be doing, we're going to come into your fighting stance, and we want to be having a jab punch. Now a jab is going to be your lead hand, so if you've got your left leg in front, then you're going to be throwing that with the left hand, okay? If you've got your right leg in front, then your jab hand's going to be the front hand. Now it doesn't matter too much, but normally you'll have your big hitter behind you, so your cross punch is going to be your harder hitter, okay? So with the jab, we're just going to launch this out, and then we're going to bring it back again, so it's going to be straight line. When we're learning it for basics, then you want to imagine you're looking in the mirror and you're trying to punch yourself in the nose. So we're going to be from here, so we punch out and then we bring it back again. Cross punch, very similar. So again, as I've said, this is your big hitter. So as we hit from there, you're going to twist your foot and you're going to turn your hip and you're going to throw that into it as well. So we're going to be from here, and then we're going to come back, and again, right down that center line. Your hooks. Now we've got a lead hook and a rear hook, so we're going to be from there, lead hook and rear hook. Now again, we're going to twist the hips and put your body weight behind it as well. Arms going to come up from there. Okay, now the last punch I'm going to cover is a back fist. So this will be normally your lead hand. Now you can obviously hit with both, but this one's going to be closer, and we're going to be hitting to the side of the head this time. So your jabs and your crosses coming down the center line, hooks coming to the side of the head, and your back fist, is also coming side of the head, side of the head. Okay, now those are the basic punches. There's some uppercuts chucked in there as well, but Captain America is just using these in different angles and mixing it up a little bit. So rather than just doing the basics on the spot, one, being very static with these movements, okay, we're coming in from multiple angles. So the back fist can be coming up from here, we can have a body shot coming in from there, we can have an uppercut coming in from the rear one, we can come in down low with the cross punch, and just mixing them up into whatever combinations he happens to need, and depending on what bad guy he happens to be hitting at the time. Come on! Now, in order to use these punches and to make them as effective as you can, you're going to have to try and string them together. So it's okay doing a basic punch on the spot when no one's hitting you back, okay? And this is a great way of practicing. As I've said, if you're using the mirror to practice your movements, then that's a great way. Aiming on yourself, that's where I'm trying to hit. That's fantastic. But we want to try and mix all the punches together, make up different combinations, different patterns, and mix them up from multiple angles as well. A bit like this.
You can't beat him hand to hand.
And finally, with all things, if you want to be hitting as good and as quick as Captain America, then you have to practice, practice, practice.
I could do this all day.